Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. David Boucher is our focus. And we all suspected this day would eventually come when we saw him drafted in the first round a while back. He's made the journey through the minors, and he makes his major league debut in this one.
Well, Matt, making your debut in the show is a very satisfying and exciting experience. You work your entire life to reach this moment, and when you finally do, it can be really overwhelming in a lot of different ways. Not only are you dealing with nerves, but also everything just seems bigger. The stadium, the crowd, the pressure, it's all amplified at this level. As for this guy, there's been a lot of hype around him since before he was even drafted, so I think everyone is excited to see what he looks like against big league competition.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. David Boucher will be the batter.
Batting ninth, third baseman, David Boucher. Come on, big guy. Get your pitch on. Here we go, Astros. Here we go. I've heard that up there. Huh? Whoa, go.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Come on, fellas. Let's go. Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him close.
Let's get that runner. Foul. Here we go, guys. I got to hold him right here. Come on. Pump one. Come on now, guys.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Hey, come on now, come on. Hold him right here now, guys.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And this is on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The relay throw.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
David Boucher will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time.
Boucher. Hey, come on, guys. Let's go. Gotta hold him. All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on. 2 down now.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Even though you should be out of the inning, you can't let that error affect you. You've got to put it behind you.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Gotta hold him right here. Come on.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Get a good one here right now. Hey, square one up. One time. Hey, one pitch.
The 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
All right, come on now. One time. Let's fly. Hey, make your pitch right here.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. David Boucher will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that... And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one. Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. David Boucher will get his first opportunity now.
Third baseman, David Boucher.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
All right, come on now. Hey, come on, guys. Come on. Come on, big guy. Seat up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Swing, and he shoots this one to first. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. David Boucher will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
David Boucher. Hey, nobody away. Hey, that's your game.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Pull it up on the ground. Let's go right here. Hey, all right, here we go now.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, ready for
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Hey, double him up. Let's go. Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Let's go, Astros!
Here's one hit towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Hold it right there. Hold it.
And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. David Boucher has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
David Boucher will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Go out. Hey, CJ, drive it.
Swinging a tapper out in front. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Come on.
And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Phil Hughes. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game. Afternoon baseball now from the newest American League stadium in baseball, Minute Maid Park here in Houston. Game number 3 of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's not forget our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. David Boucher will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. David Boucher will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
David Boucher.
Pitch out, nothing doing.
Here we go now. Let's go. Come on, fellas, let's go. Yeah, let's go, big fella.
Runner goes. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, I think they had a feeling he'd be going, but you had to figure they weren't going to pitch out twice in a row, and he winds up taking second here and moving into scoring position.
Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there, 2-1. Missed with the knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1. Number 9 waits on deck. Here he comes on 3-1. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
David Boucher will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
David Boucher. one time. Hey, 2 here. Here we go.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Rayburn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Houston. They lead it 6-1. David Boucher will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Hey, we got one. Let's go.
Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose... Just a block east of what once was Union Station. There's a look at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. And we'll also give you a quick look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. David Boucher will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch. Here we go, guys. Come on. Let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They trail things here. David Boucher will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch to him.
David Boucher.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
David Boucher will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
David Boucher.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in standing.
Find your pitch right here. Find it. All right, find your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go. Rack him up now.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he
Gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. David Boucher will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Our final line
Yeah,
score
you see a couple of hits.
First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros.
Houston Astros.
David Boucher will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
David Boucher. Like you can, come on.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
Hey, we got one. He's gonna rip on it, huh? He's a good one right here.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Let's go right now, fellas. Hey, let's hold him right here. much up for us. Get a strikeout for us. Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Way outside. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Come on, guys.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
David Boucher will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
David Boucher.
Gets under the fastball there and pops this one up. This is just beyond the infield on the right side. Ramirez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. You know, those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
David Boucher will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, David Boucher.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Ball 1.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day. Come on, guy, get your pitch up there. Here we go.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Yeah, right there. You're under it. You. I got it. Ball.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. David Boucher will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he just manages to get his hand in. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon for EK. First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. It's the opener of this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. David Boucher will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit on the ground to shortstop. A bare hand for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. David Boucher will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Rasmus at first, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and this goes right past him. Now a long throw to third. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only one gone.
And here, I think he's trying to get his hands into position to get rid of this ball quickly to second base, but instead, he doesn't even get any leather on it as it goes right by him for an error.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And with the bases loaded, some guys aren't always in a hurry to get out of the way of those close pitches inside. That could have been a run.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. David Boucher will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman, David Boucher. Come on, kid. There you go, boys. Here we go now. Let's go. All right, come on now. Come on, Troy. You can do
Now
it.
time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go. Hey, let's go right here, huh? Wait for your pitch up there.
And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time.
Come on now. One time. Hey, have a rip up there right now. Here you go. Let's fly now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Number 18.
David Boucher will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Up next for the Astros. Third baseman, David
Kinsler for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is... And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. David Boucher will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Fouled back. 3 runs already home here. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Toward the hole and through into right, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go. Gotta hold him. Hey, let her rip one time.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. David Boucher will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw on to first, 2 gone. David Boucher will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman, David Boucher.
And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And that ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, and the lead is now 7-2. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple.
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series. David Boucher will stand in.
David Boucher.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Get your pitch right here.
Hey, ground ball right now.
Here we go.
Fouled back.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Hey, we got one out here.
Go now, come on now. One
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. Come on, kid. He's going.
Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. Not in time as he steals second. David Boucher will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
David Boucher.
One out now.
And this ball will be chopped foul.
Hey, roll it up. Play the two.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch. Swing it up there.
And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Hey, check him and go one. Here we go, right now, fellas.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Hey, come on now, guys. Gotta hold him. Here we go now. Let's go.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Hamilton comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. David Boucher will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Boucher.
Get down now. I see you driving.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Come on, baby. Big pitch. Right now. Get a good one up there, huh?
On the ground softly to short. A flip to Kinsler covering for the force, and that'll end the inning. David Boucher will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
The offensive hero this afternoon for the Tigers was this man right here, Josh Hamilton. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. Just off the Orange Freeway, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Third baseman, David Boucher.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
David Boucher will stand in again. He homered his first time around.
Boucher. Come on, Angel, let's go.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Kind of funny when you think about all the guys in this lineup that you have to worry about. This is the guy that has their 2 home runs. And normally I'd just say, hey, throw the ball down the middle and take your chances with this guy, but that plan hasn't been working.
David Boucher will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
Come on, right here, one time.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
Force it one here.
Hey, looking back 0-1 now.
A throw behind the runner at second, and this goes right behind him at second and into center field.
Pick it up. All right, come on now. Come on now.
Well, the difficult part about this throw for a pitcher is that when he steps off and then spins his body like that, for a brief second there, he loses the second base bag. And then when you pick it back up, you got guys moving this way and that. Sometimes it's tough to lock back on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. David Boucher will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
Where's the first here?
Hey, get ahead.
Let's go, Angel. Now one down now. One down.
First offering on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Hey, get one. Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go. Hey, let's go now one time.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. Moving to his left is Ibar. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. David Boucher will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Boucher. All right, Angels. Nobody here, nobody. Here we go, fellas, let's go.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Right there for strike one.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip. Who's first here? Here we go, guys. Wait for a good one. Swing out.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Oh, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Boy, that's a nice job there at first. He takes it on one hop. Probably has time to do it himself, but he'll flip it to his pitcher instead.
Third baseman, David.
Now here's the first pitch.
Come on, guy. Hey, two down here.
Changed up on him here, but this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Hold it. Eat it.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
Third baseman, David Boucher.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's around first on his way to second now. Throwing to second, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a two-out double.
Come on, a little love here.
Now batting, number 8.
David Boucher will dig in. He doubled his last time.
David Boucher.
Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Now batting,
David Boucher will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base.
David Boucher.
Hey, let's make a play. Hold on right here. Let's go. Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch,
Right now. Let's go.
and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with two away.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner, but that slider so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Now batting, third baseman,
David Boucher will stand in now, working on a 4-hit ball game. Now the first pitch.
Hey, let her rip. One side.
Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in one. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled at the plate. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win. And the Angels offensively this afternoon were led by the man you see here, Eric Ibar. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.